Peace family, I'm back again with another video. Now I'm sorry. And y'all know that the trance is something that you deal with every day. You know what I'm saying? You need to understand the state of trance and what it do to you, because it's part of you. Yeah, and they exploit this gap. They exploit this. They exploit this. I don't know what to call it. This trance, which is a nature that you have within yourself. And then it's a science that they exploit and make most of it because you're not even aware of it. You understand that? They put you in a state of trance in all these shows. You see that? This concert. You see that? You go there, you're in a state of trance. What's that mean? That means they channeled you, your body and your soul, into one thing. Yeah, into one vibration. When you're there, you're vibrating, whatever they're vibrating in there. Yeah. You forget everything and you're just there in this moment. And you're in trance. Understand that? And that trance will plant other seeds into your subconscious mind. Because when you are in trance is when they can program you, you know what I'm saying? Is when they can hack your mind. Because you're not responsive to nothing. You hear everything, but you're not going to respond. You're not going to have an assessment, opinion about it. Or you're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to judge nothing. You're just going to enjoy whatever is there. The sound, the light, the vibration, the whole thing is going to just, your body is just going to absorb, your mind is going to absorb, and it's going to be stored in there with whatever subliminal messages that they cleverly insert in this thing, you know what I'm saying? Because they can have programming there to make you violent, to make you over-sexual, to make you change sex, to make you drink alcohol or take drugs. There's a lot of programming that can insert on you. Yeah, that's what you guys need to understand. That's when you are open to programming. You know what I'm saying? That's when they're going to insert programmings on you, like, you know, all types of programming. Taking drugs, yeah, living on artificial pills and tablets and all that stuff, yeah, taking shots, all types of programming they can insert when you're in that trance mode. You are owned. They own your life. See that? How do you think they get thousands of people in a concert? Yeah, how do you think? How do you think? They have to trance them to the media, to the advertisement, to the sounds, you know what I'm saying? Especially the sounds and the images. Understand that? That's what is used the most. I hypnotize people Church of End Time Zombies. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, sounds really interesting. The Church of End Time Zombies, people. A guide to religious detox. Yahweh Shepherd. Okay. Let's have a read a little bit. Is it long? It's kind of long, people. See that? We're gonna read a bit to see if it's interesting. It's always something interesting because this is about the detox of these Religio boys. They even have websites now. See that? I'm not the only one who knows the dangers of inducing an altered state. I found the following statement in a book called Knowing the Facts About the ASC by John Antberg and John Weldon. There are no indications in Scripture that people should enter altered states or trances in order to draw closer to God. A common theme in New Age circles, according to 1 Peter 4 and 7, and other scriptures, Christians are to be clear-minded and self-controlled so they may pray or study Scripture. Thus, the biblical means of spiritual growth and sanctification, meditation on Scripture, prayer, fasting, are surely not meant to put us into altered states of consciousness. Yeah. Further, as we have argued all along, these states are clearly open doors to the intrusion of demonic spirits. See that? That's what the Christians believe, people. Yeah, and there is truth about it. Because as what I told you, when you are open to these states of mind, when you are in trance, you are open. Yeah, depends why you are in trance. Because there's many different reasons you're going to be in trance. Yeah, and it's not something you really control. But you need to be aware of what it is. Then you can control it. Understand that? Yeah. Further, as we have argued all along, those states are truly open doors to the intrusion of demonic spirits. That's right. Like I explained to you, when you are open in this state, depending on what you're doing, you went to a concert, you went to a church, well, they are programming you. Yeah, whatever you went. You know, especially if it's group gathering and, you know, they are, you know, doing that to everyone else, that they're programming you. Yeah. Because when you're going to trance, you need to be in control of it. You can put yourself in trance. Yeah. Or you can allow others to put you in trance. That's your choice. But when you have others doing that, and for reasons unknown reasons, yeah, using signs and symbols, using sounds, using everything on you, they're programming you. That's all you need to know. Now I'm saying the Christians, they know that, and they use that. Told you the Religio boys, they know that. See that? It tells you that. Clear-minded and self-controlled, so that they may pray and study Scripture. But when they praying and studying this Scripture, they are already in trance. That's what they don't teach you. Yeah. Because if you're already praying and studying something and believing something and praying to something, yeah, you're already in trance. You understand that? You're already been programmed to do that. Those are the biblical means of spiritual growth and sanctification and meditation on Scripture, prayer, fasting are surely not meant to put us into altered states of consciousness, but that's exactly what it does. It puts you into altered states of consciousness. This is why your whole entire reality is that religion. You think it's so real that you kill your brothers brothers and sisters over that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what they do, people. Altered state of the denominations. I have written extensively about the altered state of charismatics, yet even though the denominational side is different, it can be equally dangerous. Over the last few centuries in the US, particularly Southern Bible Belt and the migration of Southerners to the North, pagan belief systems and practices got mixed into church dogma. For several decades, they always have an excuse why they have so many different doctrines in that church. Because it's called Babylon, the church of Babylon, the word of Babylon. She sleeps with everybody. That's why she got all types of doctrines. Yeah, and they all in trance. For you know, the church being assuming knowledge from all types of places, from Satan, from everywhere. Yeah, that's why they call it War of Babylon. For example, in 1979, I joined a denominational church where the members not only frequented the root workers to deal with the vicissitudes of life. I never heard this word, people. The founding pastor, a native Caribbean, was also a practicing warlock. Consequently, witchcraft influences coupled with the fact that most denominational pastors and ministers are also active members of a Freemasonry lodge. See that? Members of a Freemasonry lodge. Denominational doorways to Satan are less obvious to pinpoint. Add to this mix the Hispanic influence on religion via denominational paganism. The denominational religious experience may even equal or surpass the pagan power of the charismatic movement. See that? Look at them, people. They're shape-shifting big time. Look at these demons, people. In these places, then. See that? The Nefilim people. Wow. I have found that the affinity for repetition and the stirring up of emotional outbursts is the denominational doorway to the altered state. Personally speaking, I have seen preachers who hook that message have the charismatic capability of transforming a quiet, sedate congregation entering an emotional frenzy to working an ASC. Under the influence of the beat of the music and specific keywords within the lyrics, I have witnessed people literally go off when the soloist or the lead chorus singer repeats Jesus over and over again. It goes from Jesus to Gia. Jesus to Gia. And then congruents start to literally fall out over the back of the pew or jump up into the aisle and do what is called the holy dance, people. Women dressed with fashion fashionable hats, designer, suits and high heels find themselves